Eclipse season doesn't have to be dreadful, but it does mean change. The eclipse 2 weeks ago came with a shock, right? Now on March 29th, there's a solar eclipse in Aries, the sign of the warrior. It's time to take action, to react to the change, to fight for what you're passionate about. Welcome to Astro ROI. I'm Kathryn Cartini, here to talk about how astrology can be used for personal and professional development. Today, I'll share more about how eclipses trigger fated events, as well as forecasts for each zodiac sign on the solar eclipse in Aries near the north node of fate. If you want to skip ahead, there are timestamps. I'll also post a transcript on my website, astrocoachkate.com, where I'll footnote the astrology to show you line for line why I'm saying what I'm saying. If you enjoyed bite-sized content, I have 90-second shorts here and on Instagram at Astro Coach Kate. I use AI to create the cover art, and March was inspired by the Oscars. And since the universe never sleeps and birth charts are more unique than DNA, I have coaching packages on astrocoachkate.com where you can book a free discovery call. I'll analyze your personal data and help you create a game plan. I also have a coaching and report combo called Seize Your Destiny. It focuses on your north and south nodes so we can map out what the Pisces Virgo nodes mean for you over the next 18 months. If you find value in this video, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel. If there's anything specific you'd like to learn, or if you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. I've got even more surprises coming up. When you click the notification bell, you'll know when new videos are posted. Of course, I'm using Luna astrology software. If you'd like to test it, you can get 10% off using the link in the caption. Now let's start today with a little history on eclipse season. A way to understand how eclipses influence your life is to look at the science and the history. This can get complicated. It's another reason why I posted a transcript on my website. Eclipses are not just new and full moons. An eclipse happens when the sun, moon, and earth align perfectly. This is what creates the shadow and supercharges the energy. Eclipses also activate the north node of fate or the south node of karma. The north and south nodes are not planets. They're points in space calculated by the moon's orbit. In astrology, the north node represents what we need to learn to perform at our best. The south node is what feels comfortable but keeps us stuck because we're not growing or evolving. We need to let go to perform at our best. The north and south node change axis every 18 months. This means they move into a new zodiac sign to teach us something new, north node of fate, and help us let go of something that's keeping us stuck, south node of karma. A couple of weeks ago, I shared what to expect during the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo near the south node of karma. Something happened around March 13th that was meant to break down policies, specifically tied to healthcare and job reform. Virgo is meticulous. She wants structure. The south node in Virgo is pushing us to let go of control and perfectionism. On a personal level, this is about taking better care of ourselves. We need to let go of habits or situationships. We can either do this using free will, or it will be eclipsed out of our lives, but for our own good. It doesn't all happen at once. The storyline will continue until mid-2026, but March 13th likely brought a wake-up call, triggering the change. To help us pick up the pieces, we have a fresh start on March 29th during the second eclipse of 2025. This is a partial solar new moon eclipse in Aries near the north node of fate. This is meant to bring us new leaders and policies. Aries is independent. He wants us to build confidence. Since last year, the north node in Aries has been teaching us not to need validation from others. That said, because this is near the north node, over the next year, fated events and people will enter our lives who help us gain confidence. And this eclipse is a catalyst, opening the door to those new people and experiences. For even more perspective, the north node eclipse in Aries on March 29th is tied to the south node eclipse in Libra from October 2nd because they're on the same axis. Aries north node, Libra south node, both new moons, both solar eclipses, both initiating fresh starts. Libra is the scales of justice. He wants balance in relationships, romantic, business, and friendships. Libra in the south node has been pushing us to stop being selfish or stop people pleasing. So on March 29th, a fated event will teach us to be more self-reliant and not care what other people think. It closes out the Aries Libra cycle, me versus we. Since we're in Venus retrograde, let's use love an example. Solar eclipse in Aries could bring the beginning of a powerful new relationship. It could also be about empowerment through awareness. Maybe the fated event opens our eyes to what we deserve in love. You need to look at your personal birth chart to see where Aries and Libra land to know exactly how the energy is going to impact your life. And you can Google free birth charts. You'll need your birth date, location of birth, and time of birth. Never, ever will a whole sign reading replace a personal reading using the Placidus system, which takes into account degrees and other aspects. But dividing the chart into 12 equal parts is the only way to give mass readings. And this is why when you watch videos online, astrologers use the whole house system. It at least provides some perspective. Now let's quickly run through some global predictions before we get to horoscopes for each zodiac sign. Okay, so this is a reshoot in case the lighting doesn't sync up with the rest of the video. YouTube does require a special license to talk about politics, and that's fine. I am not a political astrologer, so I'm going to take it as a sign. I am more interested in how the changes are making everyone feel, myself included. So I'm considering launching like a members-only community so we can discuss these topics openly. For now, I'll say that there could be a collective push during the lunar eclipse in Aries on March 29th. The North Node wants us to move into the future. The combination of the North Node and Aries represents pioneering spirit. So all those bold ideas and unexpected announcements mid-March will now launch. Aries is a sign of the warrior. He wants us to be brave and to take action. I believe that entrepreneurial ventures and startups will take center stage. With Uranus in Taurus, founders will be encouraged to break new ground. And with Pluto in Aquarius, their ideas and technologies will transform our daily lives, specifically in healthcare or anything that provides a global solution. That's because of the South Node in Virgo. If you haven't watched your lunar eclipse forecast, I posted that video a couple of weeks ago. But again, the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node of Fate marks the beginning of this fresh start. So now let's see how this eclipse will impact you. I'm a Western astrologer today using the whole house system. I cast charts with Luna astrology software. And again, if you'd like 10% off Luna, there's a link in the caption. Aries, use the solar eclipse in Aries on March 29th to hit the reset button on your life. Changes to your lifestyle may cost a little money, but setting up a private gym or home office will help you stay active and productive. Or you might get a bonus or change your mind about how much money you need to feel secure. This change could impact your work, health, or schedule. Should the surprise be an unexpected expense, try not to let it mess with your head or sleep. When you stay disciplined, you can always pad back your bank account. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Taurus, on March 29th, under the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, believe in yourself. You need to share whatever you've been working on behind the scenes. You'll likely innovate or disrupt, but all good art does. Either way, people will take note, and a new community could even form around your efforts. Don't sit in the corner, pass out your business cards, send an email to break the ice, or post a highlight to attract attention. If a sibling or teacher made you feel like you weren't good enough, let it go. It's all in your head now, where only you control the narrative. Keep working towards your dreams. A new cast of characters will appreciate you. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Gemini, on March 29th, under the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, you'll set new goals or make new friends. Maybe you lead a group project or move to the front line of a social cause. Be on the lookout for hidden agendas. Your career and reputation are in the spotlight right now. You could be up for a promotion or considering if marriage is right for you. If your social life has been cutting into family time or you've been charging up your cards, now's the time to buckle down. Skin-deep connections will block your professional path or drive a wedge between you and your kids. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Cancer on March 29th during the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, get ready to pivot your life in a new direction. Accept a management position or let someone else wash the dishes after you cook. Overnight success may result in sore losers if your friends or colleagues aren't cheering you on. They're jealous because your wins could come with a passport or scholarship, or maybe sharing the chores buys you more time to spend with your friends. Definitely do something for yourself, even if it's just a hot bath with a good book. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. If they try to disturb your me time with gossip or drama, turn on notifications. This is a game changer. So wake up, get your priorities straight, and focus on your future. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Leo on March 29th, under the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, it's time to map out your future. You might take a different political stance or change your position on organized religion. Maybe you need to relocate for a new job, which adds a little tension to the excitement, or you finally sign up for courses and the babysitter bails. Control your emotions. This is part of a much bigger story. Your career or role as a parent are in the spotlight. It's possible you start seeing a therapist or astrologer, or you may be helping someone in hospice. This could open up talks about trusts, wills, and inheritances. You'll be juggling a lot: expenses, private childhood matters, career, and everyday responsibilities. And I don't know if it's helpful to hear this, but death is part of life. No matter how much money we save, it can all be wiped away in a heartbeat. Be thankful. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Virgo on March 29th, under the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, let your guard down. Even if it's uncomfortable, share how something makes you feel. This could have to do with an inheritance, joint asset, or how you manage anxiety. The root source is likely financial or emotional dependency. If your relationship needs new ground rules, or a loan for education or business will help relieve some of the pressure, do it. The right partners will have compassion for sudden changes and support whatever's best for you. If this does involve a legal matter, the odds are in your favor. Your friends will also have your back. Lean into their hugs and linger over coffee. It's the busy work you create for yourself that prevents you from enjoying these moments or makes you feel like an outsider. Life shouldn't be so scheduled. If you find it hard to trust people with your emotions or finances, I get it. Therapy, shadow work, and meditation all take time, but they can be helpful. Believe it or not, your success is tied to your relationships right now. The more rigid, the more they hold you back. The more fluid, the faster you heal. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Libra on March 29th, under the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, relationships, partnerships, and contracts are all up for review. So where do you need a fresh start? If you're in a relationship, you might take it to the next level. If this has to do with business, you could step into a new role. If you're dealing with a legal matter, you can settle the case. The common denominator is you. Everything in life has a price. Marriage comes with responsibilities. Business likely involves shared assets. And inheritance can stir up complicated emotions. But if you're willing to change your lifestyle, you'll grow in ways you never thought possible. You could become the most compassionate spouse or thoughtful leader. People will not just recognize you, they'll genuinely respect you for taking charge. If your career heads in a new direction, you need to decide with your partner what it means for your family. If something's happening in your personal life, you need to discuss with your boss how it might impact your performance. Keep the conversation going until you reach common ground. Maybe you need to travel for work, so weekends are devoted to the family. Maybe joint custody involves every other weekend. Success right now requires compromise, managing your stress, and continuously reworking your schedule. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Scorpio on March 29th, under the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, it's time to get moving when your New Year's resolutions finally kick into high gear. Make a smoothie before work, get to the office early and crush emails in peace, or commit to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. It's possible the kick comes from your partner, boss, best friend, or doctor, especially if you receive a sudden diagnosis, or they might be sick of listening to you complain about your health if you're not doing anything about it. But here's the cool part. It's that same person or people who will motivate you to not only change your health habits, but have fun doing it. In fact, the more action-driven and adventurous you can be, the better. Maybe you commit to a HIIT class every morning, or each weekend you try a new hiking trail. It's possible a childhood friend or habit from your earlier days is consuming your social life. Those late nights could be making it hard to get to work on time or concentrate. As soon as you weed out the party foul, you can rework your schedule to prioritize your health and the people who actually care about it. Take this seriously while still having fun. Health apps have challenges. Skiing with your kids is a great workout. Pleasing your partner could spice up. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Sagittarius on March 29th, under the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, you'll never get bored when you try something new. Maya Angelou said, "We need joy as we need air." Use this fresh start to breathe it in. You got to put yourself out there to date, to create, or to connect with your kids. Any or all could shake up your normal routine and even stress you out a little. But if the laundry or dishes pile up, there's always tomorrow. Or maybe the project has to do with a relocation or renovation, like moving for work or building a home office. It's possible a parent or relative comes to live with you. Either way, you might need to take quick action on a mortgage or FHA loan. Something about the past, specifically your relationship with your mom, is at odds with your career. Maybe time away from the office to help a family member is costing you money. Miscommunications about a project or travel delays could mess with your career or marriage. The good news is you'll be able to reschedule without too much of an issue. This home matter, however, is something you need to take seriously. It could put your dating life on hold or dreams of the future on ice, but it's only temporary and it's the right thing to do. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Capricorn on March 29th, under the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, you'll start a new chapter in your private life. You could cut the cord on a family member or cut ties with the past. Either way, you'll have the courage to stand up for yourself when dealing with a home matter. Suddenly telling it like it is could change where you're living, or if you have children, your relationship with them could unexpectedly shift. This is a time for intuition over logic, like doing what will make you feel safe without getting overwhelmed with how you're going to pull it off. Every relationship teaches us what we need. You could also feel extra protective of someone. You might have to take immediate action. What you thought the perfect home life or partner should look like is dissolving. Your new beliefs are taking your public life in a different direction. Conversations could make you feel foggy, but when the clouds part, it will click. You're learning how to trust yourself and trust others. Talks with a relative or old family friend about how you were raised could help. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Aquarius on March 29th, under the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, you'll have all sorts of new ideas. How you think, speak, and interact with others will change. You're sick of something, likely feeling misunderstood or even judged. If you've been biting your tongue about a home or family matter, you'll give them a piece of your mind. Will something shock you, or will your words shock them? For you to feel safe or make more money to feel safe, you could change where you're living or buy a top-notch surveillance system. The same goes with where you work and your daily routine. Whatever changes you need to make for peace of mind, do it. The key is to not overanalyze to the point it holds you back from enjoying your life or advancing in your career. You've been hurt and you're scared, but you will survive. This is all part of a much bigger lesson about what unconditional love means and what you value. If you found value in your forecast, please pay it forward by subscribing to the channel, posting a comment, and clicking on the notification bell. A transcript is posted on astrocoachkate.com, where you can find all the ways to train with me and book a free discovery call. Pisces, on March 29th, under the solar eclipse in Aries near the North Node, your definition of success will change. You could start a new budget or drop a scarcity mindset. This new line of thinking will make you feel good, whether you gain emotional or actual material security. How you talk about money may surprise your relatives or neighbors, or an unexpected expense might have you asking them for help, which has never been your style. But this new approach will impress them. They'll either help or they'll want to learn about your secret sauce. This knowledge could also be something you formally teach, maybe through an online course or by turning it into a lesson for your kids. It's possible wanting your relationships to be perfect has kept you stuck. Maybe you've always felt like you needed to look the part, or that you couldn't date or be friends with someone who made more money. To break the cycle, learn how to speak to your partner about your finances. The right person won't just understand, they'll help stop the pattern. Getting serious about what you want in love, what your values are, and what you want your future to look like is divinely timed right now. So there you have it. I hope you're excited about your solar eclipse fresh start. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Astro ROI. I have a transcript with footnotes for the astrology on astrocoachkate.com. And if you'd like to train with me, there's a big yellow button to book a free call. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Enjoy the day.